So, by the title of the video, you know what this is about. And with this Onkyo tuner, I had one of these years ago and I offloaded it, which I regretted. So this won't come up on eBay, so I thought I'd buy another one because I regretted getting rid of the other one. So like that. Ta-da! The Onkyo T-4711 tuner, and as you can see, it's near immaculate condition, near brand new condition, complete with the manual and remote control. And like with all second-hand hi-fi gear, it's best to buy from Germany because they look after stuff and it's nearly always in such stunning condition like you see here. So before I can use this, there are two modifications that I've got to do. First one is the power, and as you can see, it's got a typical European plug. So with Europe, they run between 220 and 230 volts, but I find that this equipment's got enough tolerance in them to simply run off our 240 volts. So all I've got to do is change the power lead on it. And to do that, I'll use one of these, which is from a boombox tape recorder. So what I'll do is just simply cut the end off this end of the plug and try and remove the grommet net at the back to change the power lead. And the other modification, of course, will be to remove the FM muting, which I know exactly how to do. There used to be a website that explained how to remove the muting in this tuner, but it's since gone. So you have to go to archive.org or whatever to find the old website. And I'll show you how to do that, how to remove the FM muting in the T-4711. So the first thing I'm going to do with this cable is to cut the end off because we don't want that. So that'll be ready to be stripped down. So with that stripped, it's all ready to go to be soldered. Probably won't focus because I haven't got on manual focus. On the other end is the Australian plug. Okay, so that's got the cable changed over here. We've got the Australian lead on it now. So now it's just a matter of plugging in and see if it powers up. Okay, so now that I've changed the power cord, here comes the moment of test. Will this power up? Yes, it does, it works. It's running off our 240 volts. As you can hear, it's muted until we tune into a signal. Just see if I can get Wollongong here. Okay, so the tuner is working. There it's receiving Wollongong. So as you can hear, with the muting circuit in, you can't hear weak signals because the tuner mutes. So what I've got to do now is to bypass the muting circuit. That enables us then for me to hear weak FM signals without the FM muting. One of the reasons why we want to bypass the FM muting for DXing is to hear weaker signals. And when the signal's like this, it's just almost poking through, but the audio is cutting in and out. So to bypass the muting will make that reception smooth and clear without the muting effects.
From the UK, it's about 8:15. Today is Father's Day.
So in the next part of the video I'll show you how to bypass the FM muting in the T-4711. ABC Classic FM Canberra with RDS.
Coming up very, very soon, and my list is looking, look, it's incredibly.
Getting people meal into primary schools. Rafael Diaz, widely known across the world as Rafinha, is one of football's biggest stars. He came from a very poor background in southern Brazil.
Okay, so to bypass the muting, now the light might not be too good. I've got the screwdriver to aim at it. We'll zoom in on it. So there it's pointing at jumper 133. I don't have to. So J133 there, where the screwdriver's pointing, that's the track you've got to cut to bypass the FM muting. So the modification takes roughly 2 seconds to cut that track.
1,000 to around 10,000 today. Luisito's fan.
I think he sees them and anyway. I wanted to play in future and the kind of contributions I want to make, and one way or another.
We'll check your roads right now.
I mean, anyway.
He came from somewhere back in how long ago.
All we had is updates. Keep it here. It will run to my face.
In the early days of the war, that was made in Poland, and working with charitable humanitarian organizations there, started the initial flow of equipment, medical supplies to evacuate people from the front lines to the west. I did that for the first couple of months of the war. I started my own humanitarian initiative. We called it 20 tourniquets to Ukraine, and that was the job, was to basically get lifesaver tourniquets to the front lines, where at that point sorely lacking. I started making visits to Ukraine from April, just when the front had been pushed back from Kiev and pushed back from Kharkiv, and embarked on the journalistic stuff that has occupied a lot of the last 3 years. I think I've done about 300 stories.
You can outrun what's running through your veins. Carrying the weight in the dead of night on that
Situations that were
una nuova prospettiva su temi culturali, politici e sociali che sono importanti per le persone aborigene o isolane dello Stretto di Torres, su SBS On Demand. I migliori insegnanti cercano sempre modi per ispirare i propri allievi. SBS Learn ha risorse online in linea con il curriculum.
Number one on the 6th of September 19...
By this case.
A professional job needs the right people with the best gear. And the best in town is Divals. Divals Earth Moving. They can move your load. They can seal your road. Yeah.
It's actually... Through a passion and Persian. So yeah.
Going.
open.